much for doing this interview today. I'm such a huge fan of yours, so it's so great to finally get the chance to talk to you.
Gracie, how you doing? Are you at South by? I saw your picture at South by.
I'm not at South by. That was from a few years ago, but I'm hoping to go back next year.
Yeah, same girl, same.
Yeah, but I want to start off by saying congratulations. I watched the whole film and it's so amazing. I
Oh,
have to
great.
ask, without giving too much away, the plot twist near the end of the film is absolutely insane. I
Insane.
I can't remember the last time I was that shocked during a movie. So I just have to say, what was that like? Because obviously it's such a huge turning point for your character and how she perceives the people around her. So number one, how therapeutic was it to shoot a flare gun? But number two, what was that like doing your own stunts? Because I assume you did your stunts. What was the
I
process
did,
for
I
that?
did, I did most of them, but I just want to be clear that we had a great stunt team and I had a great stunt double who deserves recognition as well because she's just an awesome person who really made me look even more kick-ass than I already think I am. So she was great. I enjoy shooting flare guns. In fact, I think I might take it up as a new hobby.
Okay.
Just really was really fun. I just love doing stunts and then having it was just wild. And yeah, you don't know how it's going to end. And every single person that I've spoken to, even my own husband, who ruins endings for me for movies he's never seen before, but because he knows storyline so
Hmm.
well, he's not an actor. He just watches enough film and TV and anime or whatever. Like he ruins everything for me. I was waiting to see what he was going to, if he was going to guess it. He could not figure it out. And
Yeah.
I just said, I'm gonna just start taking bets on y'all, just seeing, who's gonna, is this ending, this ending, or this ending, and just
I
start,
know. It's like you get to a point where you're so convinced in the ending and then it's just completely different. But
completely
with
different.
that being said, like the performances, especially yours, were phenomenal. What was it like getting to play a character with so many different emotions? What was it like for you pushing those emotional limits?
Um, I like to say that like I'm not naturally good at anything, and I'm not a good enough actor to ever act, and you have to find the truth in all of these performances. And so it was really therapeutic for me to be able to kind of go there. I've had my own losses recently that I felt that really connected me to this film. And I also feel like I never got a chance to grieve or get angry about so many injustices within the system. So it really felt good as a black woman to just be like, ah, and so it was hard and therapeutic and beautiful and um, it was just great. It was great.
Yeah, and I personally love the speech that you gave in the end interview of this film. What were the emotions like for you? Because that was such an empowering moment for not only your character, but the plot line as a whole.
Um, I really felt it when we did that final monologue. I really felt that I understood why I was saying it. Me as Kat and as
Mhm.
Marley, and I know what it's like to just try and convince people that something is wrong and we need to do something about it. And sometimes it falls on deaf ears, and you put yourself at risk to try and get people to see the truth. And I mean, that's kind of the stuff that happens, when we're in the field, in the camps, and um, any sort of humanitarian can tell you that, there's a bit of risk anytime you try and make this world a better place. And there's been so many protesters recently and people that are fighting for justice and equality. And there's always risk with that. And you have to just ask yourself, you know, is making the world better, safer, and more accepting worth the risk? And the answer is it's always yes. Like it's always yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully that comes through in the movie.
Yeah, the emotion was just so beautiful and so impactful. So, congratulations on everything again, and thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Thank you. Can't wait to
Yeah.
meet you in person one day.
Yeah, hopefully at South by.
I know. Make it happen.
We will.